Thumbs up. Yeah, look, it's the big ass goose. They got a mine cart. Yo, dude, they literally made Minecraft in real life. This is lit. This is part 14 of quitting my job and going coast to coast in Canada. Stand up. Yeah. Real Canadians know that this guy is the Canadian goat, Terry Fox. I'm at the Terry Fox Memorial right now. I'm pretty sure this is where he had to stop his cross Canada run. If you're not from Canada, you might not even know who Terry Fox is. Terry Fox is the Canadian goat. He had cancer and had to amputate one of his legs. So he wanted to do a run coast to coast in Canada to raise money for cancer research. And everyone from Canada knows who Terry is. Tuning for Terry, doing the Terry Fox run where you go out and run with the school. National hero. So I thought I'd pay my respects. He's got a nice viewpoint here too. He's facing that way and the view's over here. But pretty nice view. Clear skies too. Someone made a snowman beside Terry Fox. That looks very nice. That snowman totally does not look like it has some type of disability. I'm not one to judge snowmen. Yo, there's a lot of snow. Where should we put it? Nah, just put it over there. Where? So, over there, add it to the pile. What pile? Look at this big ass snow pile. The camera is not really doing it justice. So yeah, this is probably 20 feet high of snow. Yeah. And it's like almost as solid as ice. This is what it's like in Canada in the winter. In some places. Where I'm from, we don't get nearly this much snow. Yeah, this is crazy. So I'm right beside the giant goose, and I won't be able to get to it because of the amount of snow that's in the way, and I'm afraid of getting buried in the snow. Look at that thing though. The thing is huge. The thing's gotta be like 20 feet tall. And then there's all this snow in the way. The snow's like 7 feet tall too. If I start walking on it, it could just give out and I could fall in and get stuck inside. So I'm not gonna do that. But look at the goose in all its glory. I don't know how long this thing's been around for, but he's been holding the bark / about to fly pose probably for so long. Anywho, time to go see the new big goose. Oh, there's so much snow. Who put all the snow there? Look, it's the big ass goose. I can't get to it though. I just passed a cop while vlogging. Hopefully they don't pull me over for distracted driving. Just kidding, buddy, it's a vlog, not a phone. So it looks like I won't be able to check out the other goose. That's annoying. I think I passed like 6 things on the way here that I wanted to check out that were completely snowed in, but that means there's at least 6 things I'm gonna be able to check out on the way back home. So, you know, there's always a silver lining in everything. Anywho, time to drive. Woo! For like the past 10 hours, give or take, I've been driving along the Great Lakes. Yes, I've been driving 10 hours along a lake. That shows you how big the lake is. If you have to drive that long to get around it. I am beside a view spot of the lake. It doesn't even look like a lake. It looks like the ocean. You cannot see any land. Are we in Antarctica right now? Look at all the snow. Look at all the ice. We got like little mini icebergs out there. I wonder if I could take one of those like a ferry and go across the lake. Imagine I pull up on the other side of the lake in Chicago and I'm just on a giant iceberg, just raging. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if I slip and fall off the edge right here into the lake. That'd be unfortunate. One thing that's really annoying is there's a lot of garbage all around here. It's like you guys couldn't have just waited until there was a garbage can to put it out. This is another thing to add on to the list of just unnecessarily large things I've found on my trip. It's a very big red chair. Peep the chair. It's kind of hard to tell, but let me go pretend to sit on it to show you guys how big it is. Look at the normal chair beside it. That's 1, that's 2. So that gives you a size comparison. You guys ready to see how big this chair is? Let me just climb around to it. I've hit my head on this armrest 3 times now, so it's time to not do it again. Chair so big it could handle a big ass BBL. You know what they say, dream big, sit big. Sit big in my big ass chair. Wow, my butt is wet. It is pissing rain right now. In fact, this used to be the biggest one in Canada. And then someone else made one like 2 feet taller. Quite funny. I am now in Sudbury. It is home to the world's biggest nickel. You're probably wondering how big is the world's biggest nickel? It's that big. I got my cousin Chris over there for scale to show you how big this thing is. That is huge. I wonder if it's legal tender. I'm gonna rob this thing and go to a dollar store and say, do you guys accept big nickel? I mean, it's only 5 cents, but it's something. Just gonna have to add this nickel onto the list of things that I've seen that are just the world's biggest. Just cause. Why'd they make this? Why not? Weighing in at nearly 13,000 kilograms and 9 meters. They don't call it a big nickel for nothing. They call it a big nickel because it's a big nickel. I got my camera on a railing so I can get a video of me with the big ass nickel. Yeah. Okay. Fuck this one. Time to go inside. Apparently they used to have 3 other big coins, big change collection, but then they tore them down. Pretty lame. This place has a whole museum, and then you can do an underground mine. So we're about to go check this out. They have made it to the nether. Look at this giant quartz. It's my hand for size. That is huge. I found what they used to make Diet Coke. Soda light, because it's a light soda. It's amazing what you can make a museum out of. This place is basically a museum for rocks and nickel. There's a map here with all coins that contain nickel. It's quite a few. If I was to break the glass and take all the coins, I might have like $4. Not bad. Look at this machine. I've got my safety equipment on. I'm about to polish this rock. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah. Look at my rock. I'm a bit of an archaeologist. I made this rock, not too shabby. I grinded it down and polished it, so it's now nice and smooth. Before it was sharp, it could cut a carrot. Now, I can hold it in my pocket. Now it's time to be like Steve from Minecraft and go underground in the mines. When I was a kid, I used to yearn for the mines. Underground in this mine, about to do a tour. They got a giant ad down here. I hate to see this type of stuff. Sponsored by Desjardins. Boo. Boo. Shout out the drip though. We got the hard hat on.
Okay, if you guys need...
Down here. Down in the depths. I think we're at Y13. I'm about to find some diamonds. Fingers crossed. Got a whole gang with us though. Hopefully none of these noobs steal my diamonds. I'd be pissed. They already got torches down. Nice. They're already lighting it up for me. Thumbs up. I got a shift walk through here. Thought I hit my head.
Within the mining sector, but without the 3 most important ones, nothing can actually happen.
They got a mine cart. Yo, dude, they literally made Minecraft in real life. This is lit. Still have not found any diamonds yet. Unfortunate, just cobblestone, but it is what it is. I think there's a spawner up ahead though, so that'll be dope. Make a mob spawner real quick. Yo, fresh water. Score. They're about to use TNT to strip mine. Let's see if they find any good loot. About to go kaboom. No good loot. Thumbs down. Just coal. They have an underground mailbox. Look at this thing. You better package up the diamonds I get and send them back home in case I die. I respawn in my bed. Got my diamonds sent already. Thinking ahead. Earlier in this video, I was at a really big Muskoka chair at 19 feet tall. Now I'm at the world's biggest Muskoka chair at 21 feet tall. That thing is freaking huge. Bro, this thing is crazy. The 19-foot tall one though, I liked a little bit more because it had step stools to get up to it and you could stand and sit in it. This one is just sitting here. You can't do anything. Freaking huge though. This is my hand. Look at the size. You can't get in up the sides though, which is pretty annoying. I mean, I could. I'm not driving all this way to this chair just to not climb up it. It looks like it's totally easily climbable. I don't know if they don't want me to, but there's no signs saying not to. So we're gonna climb this thing. Good thing I'm wearing my hiking shoes. Me and my big ass chair, thumbs up. Yeah, this thing's freaking huge. I'm gonna sit down real quick. Oh my God, it's all slushy though. Fuck it, whatever. This is worth getting my ass wet for. Oh, my pants are now soaked, but it's okay. I'd say this is worth it. I'm gonna get down now. We're gonna pose for a flick real quick. 1 photo, 2 photo, another photo. Yeah, okay. Time to get down. Oh my God, my pants are soaked. This is just another thing to add onto the list of random things that I've seen that were the world's biggest. Thumbs up. Yeah, that is just awesome. This thing is freaking huge. I think this is where this video ends. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Say goodbye to the world's biggest Muskoka chair. Peace, big ass chair. Oh, wow. I just started walking down here to try to get a cool shot and a rock just slipped out beneath me.